This is our app. Our first version of our app is on the Shopify App Store. We picked Shopify initially because they have a great tech platform for development, but because our app is entirely web tech, it's a web app, we can deliver it and will deliver it to any site, Magento, WooCommerce, or people that roll their own sites ultimately will be able to use our technology. We just picked Shopify as a beta platform. So people come to Shopify, they get the app, and they install it. You can see here that we have about 22 installs so far. We have no revenue because we're not charging for it yet. It's a free trial in order to get some validation, market validation, proof of concept, etc. But we do have positive reviews so far on the product. This is our back end with a list of some of our customers, all of our customers so far. You can see there is maybe a dozen or so customers. And if I wanted to drill down into any one of these, I'll pick the largest one. And this is our back end. This is just where we collect our data and we can visualize it ourselves. We deliver a simplified version of metrics to our customers, but this is an example of the data that we're collecting on each site, every product, every visit. We track visitor activity, we track every action, and of course we track e-commerce. Our primary objective is e-commerce recommendations, personalized recommendations, so we track all of the e-commerce activity that takes place on. So here is the data for this particular site for the month of September, all the different products by product SKU, by product name, etc. Okay, so that's our back-end analytics, and most importantly is that we have data on every single visitor that comes to the site. We have visitor logs, so we're literally tracking, just like Google Analytics, every activity that takes place on each of our e-commerce sites. Customer comes when they install the app. Initially, they pick in the Shopify scenario, they pick a theme. We match our carousels exactly to their site perfectly, as you'll see in a second. And this install from here to here takes an entirety of 60 seconds. All they do is pick their theme. If it's generic, they pick generic. And then, of course, our backend, the other component of our backend besides our analytics, our SQL analytics server, is our AWS backend. So we use AWS for recommendation table storage, for ETL extraction, things like that, for load balancing, recommendations, deliveries. And this is a list, just happens to be a list of our Dynamo database tables for our recommendations and ETL transactions. So in the end, what happens is you get this. Here is some of our customer sites and the different types of carousels we deliver. This is our larger customer, Boardwalk Buy, and what we deliver to them is unique in that we're delivering purely a slider rather than a carousel that fits onto each collection page. So this is us, and this is math-based recommendations for currently trending items in this particular collection. Some of the other sites. This is a skincare site, Skincare by Susie, and again you can see that our carousels exactly match their site style in every case. We have font matching, number of units matching, pricing, colors, we even have border matching, etc. The diversity we have, this is a very large bearing company, ball bearing company, and this is a carousel that's on their site. This is a really cool Indian fashion site, and again, exactly matching carousels on this site. This is us in math-based, and this is a list-based Shopify carousel. But again, everything matches, including the currency type. Another example here, similar to a previous one, but again, just site matching. Another unique, diverse example here for drones. And so those are examples of some of the sites. The main key here is that one thing that's we found is really important is that if the carousel matches the site, just like all of Amazon's carousels match their sites, people are more likely to click on the carousel, particularly if it's a correctly math-based product recommendation, if the carousel matches the site versus carousels that don't match the site.